What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Age of Wonders 4 series on the Story Realm. We are currently on the 5th part of the story, running some dark, evil goblins with the Cult of Deathside. If you are enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, sadly, Eadgard did get beat back at Turiel's throne city. However, we have made some very solid progress on this western side. We have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, and potentially 5 of his cities. Not to mention, Yaka has taken Celestia. So we're making some progress there. I'm hoping Nimue will push this city and take it back, which leaves him with 1, 2, 3, 4 with his throne, 5, 6 cities left. He does have a vassal here, but he is starting to push on Eadgard. Turiel himself is quite hurt, which is good to see. But I am a little nervous since Eadgard just got sent back to the Astral Void. If Turiel pushes underground and starts sieging his throne city, it could be the end of Eadgard, which would cause us a lot of issues. So the main goal is to keep pushing his cities, maybe take his throne, really start hurting his economy, and then we gotta wipe him out. We gotta take him down. And it would be great to do that with everybody still standing. If we just go underground real quick, Eadgard has no forces protecting his throne city, and for this city, all he has is the remnants, or a unit that respawned from the death of his units. He does have a few forces up here, but nothing too crazy. Probably nothing that can take out Turiel's forces. I mean, these obsidian dragons are nuts. And he has some very solid units here. We are kind of building up a force of our own, which we really need to improve our draft over there. And then we have a very small force here just to kind of hold our settlement in case we get pushed. We were worried about this force, but they've seemed to stay here for quite some time. It does look like they maybe took out one of Turiel's heroes, so I'm hoping they bounce back and take this city back. But we really need to cripple his economy so he can't push out all of these troops, because every time he does, they become super high leveled. And he's pushing out some pretty major units in terms of tiers. So let's go ahead and end the turn. We can take this city next turn, but he has some remnants of forces here. I don't think they'll be strong enough to push us back, but preferably we don't have to fight them at all. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Okay, Eadgard's already backed, which is great. He is going to come and defend, which is scary. He's got 2 dragons. 1,400. We do outnumber him, but he's got some nasty defenses in this city. Okay, you guys are sieging there. That's fire. His beacons were lost again. That buys us some time. I forgot we have this full stack too. We raised a bandit army, and we get to see some of the new races that come with the first expansion pass DLC. So we have wolves. We have wild spirits, which is new, immortal wild spirits, and then we have like these bug guys, which is pretty cool. Exploring cats, very, very cool units. Okay, they are pushing away from Eadgard's throne city, which is fantastic. Eadgard does have some scattered forces. It's a risky battle. It's a risky battle. If we were to lose this, I mean, we've still made quite a bit of progress. But this would push us back quite a bit. It does say we'll win. We lose the Living Fog. We lose the Dire Bear. Deathstalkers, Glade Runners, Bastions, Steel Shapers. Do we think that we can do better than that? And they have these dragons that are absolutely insane. Honestly, I might keep this result. I'm gonna take that. Okay, we do have 2 Astral Keepers that we can bring into our armies. You guys have the heal, yeah? The Astral Blessing. Alright, I'm gonna give you 1 Spirit Wolf. And then I'm gonna give you guys 1 Bastion. I'm gonna give you an Astral Keeper. And then I think I'm gonna give you the Magma Spirit. Okay, and then we have Millennia. I'm gonna give you the Bannerman. We can't right now. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the Bastion then, and an Astral Keeper. Now you're back up to a full stack. And then we'll give you these 3 units. Okay, we can actually abort doing that. And I think I'm going to migrate to the Grim Goblins here. Is there anything we can pick up in terms of, like, migrating? All cities, Throne City, Spirit Wolf. Doesn't look like it. This does mean that we hold on to a city right next to their Throne City, but this seems like a very solid area. It's good for our faction. It's a bunch of grassland and forests. Probably have some really good upgrades or provinces. Gold mines, conduits, research posts, quarries. It's a level 20 city, which will go down to a 15. I'm gonna try and migrate here. And then we're gonna try to defend, while you maybe sweep on around the back and keep pillaging his provinces for his throne city. Okay, hopefully we don't get attacked again. Unleash the Beast. Shield units and polearm units get a ability to heal themselves. I'm gonna take that. We can't get a hero, but we don't have the money. Captured, captured, captured. And a new rally has started if we want it, which might not be a bad idea. We can get some healers. We can get some casters. They're all tier 2 units though. But having some reinforcements might not be a bad idea. What do you have? You already have casters and healers. You can only get the 2 units. I might go Daylight Spear and... but we're gonna have to wait. We could put them in this army. But now that Turiel is starting to fall back, I'm not super pressed by that anymore. Okay, what are we doing further down? You guys are coming to hit the Citadel, which is amazing. I think we're pushing Turiel on his last legs. He does have an Obsidian Dragon, but it's only 2 units there. We need to find a way to defeat Turiel after this. And hopefully it just means taking all of his outside territory, and then we all close in on him. That would be the most ideal. We'll probably go ahead and vassalize this place. Unless we increase our city cap, which we could do if we have the Imperium for it by the time we take it. I'm only making 39 per turn. Let's go ahead and end the turn. See what we can do here. That would have been a cool one to fight. It would have been our first time seeing like the big dragons in action, but I didn't want to risk the result of the auto-resolve and have it set us back a bunch of progress. So I felt like that was the best choice just because we haven't seen some of those units before and then they end up wrecking us. Well, that sets us back quite a few turns. Oh, where's this combat? Oh no! Oh no. Well, we see a good bulk of Turiel's forces here. Yeah, dude, you have 6 dragons. What the heck are we supposed to do about that? I don't even know if they've lost any units. That's insane. But I mean, if we don't keep throwing units at it, I don't know what we're supposed to do. Sounded like something else went under siege. Was it the Citadel? No, he's still not sieging here. There's a mimic here, but he, you guys have more forces. I wonder if you guys just won a battle. Kind of looks like it, with you guys having health lost. Still not enough money, and Nimue withdrew. You guys got the Caltrops. Yeah, let's get you to tier 5. That's super, super expensive, but gold income, annex range, but more importantly, we get the city stability, which we are currently at 81. We have the best amount of city stability. Let's go for draft. That would probably be better. Okay, and we keep pushing you along, because if we can gather some decent forces here, maybe put a hero in this army, although our hero's going to spawn way back here, we might be able to start pushing the center a little bit with those 3 stacks. You're going to keep moving to pillage provinces in his throne city. You have 3 more turns. The problem is we're not going to be doing any healing, so let's keep all our people together here. No need to rush. Let's take our time. Make sure we can actually conquer that city. That should give us a nice boost in our income. Is there anything that we want to push out here? You can go ahead and pick up another province. You do not take long to build up units at all. You have quite a bit of melee. I think I'm going to go for a Glade Runner. Upkeep is 20 and 5. We can afford it. Let's go ahead. It's still going to take 2 turns for us to get a hero. Let's save our money for a couple of turns. Get a hero to lead some forces to maybe help Nimue. Potentially Lithal if she pushes here. Maybe Yaka pulls on back. Because I'm gonna assume that this is the bulk of their forces, and these guys need to go down. They need to go down. Obviously, these guys need to go down as well. Seeing that Turiel's over here, but one thing at a time. Maybe we can put together like 3 pushes at once. It'd be great if we could link these armies with our main armies. But we would want to take care of his throne city first before doing that. But nobody's in any, like, imminent threat at the moment. Oh, jeez. Okay, maybe Nimue is. I feel like barely any damage was done. It's insane. Nimue does have a bunch of units around here still. I feel like she's still not doing bad. It's just these armies are crazy. 1500, 1500. I mean, you have 4,000 power with 3 armies. Just spamming out dragons. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. What we really need is some more of these. I don't know how the heck this dude's getting so many dragons, but... Oracle Woods only gives Astral Keepers. Do we have anything over here? We don't have any of these Ancient Wonders. House of Hunger is over here for Blessed Souls. No. Nothing. Okay. Lithel's got some forces over here. I honestly wouldn't mind if she went and took that. Let's go ahead and pillage. We're only making 53 gold there this time. You're gonna keep on moving over to link up with these forces. And then we're probably gonna push out with that army. Let's get the armory as well. Yeah, that's knocking down our recruitment time by quite a lot. Okay, that's boosting our Imperium. I'm actually gonna go for the Mintier, because we could still use better gold income. Nimue's returned. Lithel has withdrawn. Okay, so she got beat back over here by somebody. I don't know who, but that explains all of these types of units. That's a little bit scary. I'm not really sure what went on over here. Yaka just got beat back over here. Okay, and you guys went ahead and razed that city. What the heck are you guys doing? Ooh! At least you guys came in. The vassal is here. But the question is what now? I feel like they dropped some units. Maybe not. Yeah, you guys are pushing on Eadgard. Eadgard's building up some more ironclads, though. He's got some bastions, so he's building up a force. I don't think there's anything we want to get right now. If we can get our wizard tower leveled up, we can finally start summoning some nymphs and entwined protectors, which would be a nice boost. Because then we can start replacing like these other tier 2, like the steel shaper, because the nymph also has a heal. The entwined protectors are because we already have the bastions, but the nymphs could be really nice for us, and it gives us the power to dominate, which could be huge. We've kind of neglected our wizard tower this time around, but also our throne city got wiped early, or not too early, but those summons could really come in handy. And then we got pushed back again. I swear you guys have even more forces now. I mean, they're starting to take some damage, but they're just gonna heal right back on up. And I feel like they're just taking more, they're getting more and more units. Yeah, this little section is nasty. So I think we need to take this city, vassalize this city, and then maybe we just push on to the Citadel. Keep taking his outside territories. I don't think we need these tier 1 units. I think that's kind of a waste of money. So I'm gonna get rid of probably this whole army. Is there a quick way to disband? This ward can go as well. But structure has not been explored. For Astral Keepers, it's but it does give us mana income. Ooh, we could get a gold mine or an iron deposit here. I'm gonna build a mine. Whoa. Haste berries. It gives us draft. I'm gonna take this first to cut off Yaka. Let's get that boosted mana income. You need another quarry and more farms. Okay, you can come link up with these forces. Might be that about that time to start sending you guys out, though. Let's make sure we're sending you guys out together. I mean, even still, what? That's about 1,400. We have about 1,800 worth of power here. It's not anything crazy. One more turn until this is ready to go. And then we can start healing our troops and potentially push. Ooh, you have a golden dragon now. I have no idea how these guys are getting dragons. Ah, no. Oh. Werven Eerie. Unlocks the production of various Werven units. Don't we have a specialty building that allows us to like recruit animals or something? The Wildlife Sanctuary. We should probably get that somewhere. Counts as a forester. Maybe we want to focus that after our armory gets in. see what kind of units will be available to us, because that could be pretty nice, actually. Ah. I guess I should have seen that coming. Saphira is probably going down here. Rest in peace. You can engage again, though. Well, you chose not to, I guess. So, I mean, we're still gonna pillage that province, which is nice. Silver Tongue acquired, then captured. She's only captured, she's not dead. We are pure evil. Nice. Lithal and Nimue have returned. Okay, we've annexed everything down south, so the only way we can really go is here. Is there anything that you guys need? Another quarry. Okay, we have this hunter spider. You can join. Oh my goodness, look at our mana income. It's amazing. Alright, let's start moving you guys on through. So get ready to join the fight. Alright, you guys came and hit here. Not a huge deal. You did hit those quarry ruins. Alright, what do we got going on here? Palisade walls we're probably gonna need. Just to be safe. We're gonna want to take some healing, for sure. We can get rid of this guy. Yeah, we need healing desperately. Power's way down. And then I might just have you sit like here and defend. Dismantle these beacons of unity. Okay. You guys are starting to push through a little bit. Not a huge fan. Oh, is that how the Wildlife Sanctuary ruins? Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of stuff that allows me to make. Maybe we can get some young dragons. Because they evolve into dragons. It could actually allow us to compete. Which would be super nice. Alright, you're getting a city upgrade. You're getting a mint. You're getting an armory. After that, we're gonna go the Wildlife Sanctuary to see what that gives us. We took one of his cities. We're probably gonna need at least another turn, if not two, to heal up. And then we see if we can hit his throne city. I'm surprised you guys aren't just pushing. I suppose you would lose against that force. Oh, we did get something here. The Blighted Tree. Entwined Protectors. The Entwined Scourge. Well, that could be huge for our next rally. Okay. Okay, she failed the bounty. That's fine. No biggie, lady. Let's take the stone walls, just to be safe. You guys are gonna keep moving on through. We'll try to stick with, Edgard's forces here. Not super strong forces by any means, but it is something. Ooh, you have a golden golem. That could be super useful. One turn. I mean, you guys are gonna need more than one more turn, but we'll see. We'll see how things look. Temple of Fertility. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, what do we want to get here? Soul Vault Meditation. 20 experience per turn to the governor. That's kind of solid. Adds combat enchantments to the combat in a siege. Oh, all defending units have rally and resurgent strength. Let's build up your defenses, I think. This is still 600. I was hoping the price would go down. That does not seem to be the case. We could pick up one of the goblins. Get an elementalist. But I would rather check out this wildlife sanctuary. Counts as a forester. What kind of bonuses do you get? +5 draft per adjacent province with forest. Okay, so we can put you here. We'd lose 3 production, but that's fine. And then we'll see what kind of units that unlocks, which is pretty exciting. How the heck did Edgard get over there? Let's see here. We don't know where his forces went. Oh, they're over here. We had to choose maybe seat above all. Hopefully Yaka can get that done. You are building up some more war breeds, which is nice to see. I don't know. Ah, you already have some forces moving. You have some ironclads of yourself. War breeds. I mean, you have some decent armies. Well, decent troops at least. Hopefully you can inflict some damage. Let's end another turn. See what happens. Okay, Yaka's got some forces moving up here. Edgard has some forces moving up here. Ooh. Well, that was pretty huge. Okay, it's time to start sieging here then. Make sure we get that done. And then his throne city has fallen. The last step is to take him out. By the time we take that city, we could probably take it for ourselves. And if we can really start producing some level 4 units consistently, oh, that would be great. Yaka's hitting it. Sins of the Boss. Some of your halberdiers reportedly captured travelers peddling petty wares. Your warriors proved to be cruel prisoner guards. Desperate, the captured traders yank their fetters and beg their captors for release. Upon seeing your arrival, they throw themselves to the ground to grovel. One of your halberdiers chuckles and shouts, "You think our boss will save you? He has done more heinous things to better men than you." As your warriors start stomping on the traders, you consider their actions. Are they merely echoing your leadership? All units controlled by you gain increased morale for 12 turns. Ooh, that gold could be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna sell the pitiful traders to foreign slavers. Okay, so we are gonna go help Yaka. Make sure that we actually can take this city. Ooh. Caltrop stash and ballista towers, just to be safe. You never know. What can we drop here? You... Spread evenly 3 and 3. You have 165 HP. I think I'm gonna drop the halberdiers and give you the spider matriarch. Five turns until a breach. I'm gonna keep you in our lands. You're gonna just sit here and defend. Alright, Eadgard is falling back. I mean, are these units super important? There are a couple units that I would like to hold on to. But I think the rest of you I'm gonna send on out to kind of be bait. Primal Lunge. Jump onto the target hex, then deal damage to all adjacent enemy units, and enter defense mode after use. Mire Crocodile's Boon. Gain a stack of Rising Fury. Fury of the Mire Crocodile. Gain 3 blight damage and inflict diseased. Wow. And you're immune to diseased. That's pretty cool. But yeah, let's get a full, like, stack of tier 3 units. And we'll kind of use those other guys as scouts. I think. I don't really care about losing these guys. I mean, you guys will get wiped by this stack alone. Which is all good. Alright, you guys are gonna stay to heal a little bit longer. You're gonna wait and see if Eadgard pushes up at all. I would like to get this wizard tower. That unlocks our summoning tier 3 units. Yeah, I don't think we pass up on that. Who is this? Our healer. Target non-hero enemy. 90% chance of transforming into a weakened tier 1 animal for 1 turn. Target friendly corpses revive, transform into an animal of equivalent tier, remains after combat ends. Tier 5 units are reincarnated as tier 4 animals. I'm gonna go reincarnate. I like that. Fire or Pike of the Assassin. Okay. We're gonna hold off on the hero. Smeagol gained a level of renown. Awesome. Bounty was cancelled. What is Yaka doing? Okay, he's moving on seat above all. We should at least distract these guys a little bit. Maybe we'll do a little bit of damage to them. That would be nice. Thankfully, it doesn't really look like Turiel is pushing anywhere. I think we got him on the defensive for a little bit. Which, that would be huge. Slows him down. Because for a while there, he was steamrolling. But our income is looking fantastic. I think we're in a really good place. Victory could be near. Alright, you know what? We will get slaughtered here, but since we don't care about losing this battle, let's go ahead and check out what these dragons are like. Well, let's have ourselves a little combat. Imagine if we could snipe Turiel. That would be huge. Huge. More shaman. Do Soothing Breeze. Go defense with everybody. You started on fire. Isn't that just fantastic? We do have a taunt ability. Giant hunter spiders. Alright, let's go ahead and bolster some of our defenses. Alright, let's see what we can do here. They should take burning as well. Of course, Turiel's gonna sit in the back. Okay, 2 of you are burning. These are Dawn Defenders. You don't have the provoke. What kind of spells do we have? Unleash the Beast. animate Flora. What is this you got going on? Umbral Malady. Dome of Protection. Okay. Oh, 4 damage. Let's pop it on you to weaken you a bit. Honestly, we're just trying to do as much damage as possible here. You guys are all gonna get hit. By their dragon breasts. It's not enough for you to be able to crit. Nice poison. Okay. Let's see how nasty these units are. Actually, with the strengthened. Wow. Oh yeah, they're gonna get wiped in 2 dragon breasts. Oh wow, a stun? Oh my goodness. Oh, those are the new polearm units that we haven't seen yet. And you get to go again? Wow. Alrighty then. Might as well try and do some damage here. We can go ahead and animate another Flora if we want. Okay, we're doing some damage. You guys move, you're dead. Sit here. Might as well just take this. Oh, you summoned the zombies. And you're stunned. Take that hit. you guys are just gonna chill. Maybe our animate flora can keep doing damage. We'll see. This very well could be our last turn, though. You just dominated my spiders. You guys got entwined thralls from my flora. We know that you can move away. You have slippery, I believe. Why can't you move? Oh, you don't need to move. Okay, let's take another hit on this guy. We got him nearly halfway dead. Take the 65 there. Okay, 4 damage, better than nothing. We'll just end the turn. We could have animated another Flora, honestly. Gotten a little extra damage on that Scourge, but I have a feeling this is going to be the last turn. So we weakened some of their troops, which was the whole point of this. The question is are they just going to heal anyways? I was hoping that they would be weak by the time they got to Yaka. We could probably just fast forward this, honestly, at this point. Yeah, I mean, not horrible. Entwined Scourge is about half dead. He did take my dominated units. Eadgard is back. Should be able to pick up a hero. Okay. Got more troops over here. You're hitting here, which is fantastic. With some okay units. You got about 3,000 power there. Pick a new tome. We will go Tome of the Cycles, which allows us to summon a tier 4 unit, master the natural cycles of life and death, and specialize in debuffing enemies and healing allies. Let's go for it.
There is a cycle to all things. The beast feeds upon its prey, gaining strength. The corpse rots, nourishing the land. Life gives way to death, which in turn gives way to more life. Master this ebb and flow, and you will find you can manipulate both its gifts, as well as the toll it demands.
Alright, we're gonna start with Druid of the Cycle. We do have to upgrade our tower some more, but I'm just gonna kind of have you sit on here on Eadgard City until we see him making a push. And now you guys can come in and support. You guys are pretty well healed. Temple of Fertility. You got the ballistas. Wow, that building's pretty solid. Counts as a forester. could get rid of some of these quarries. And 15. These are both the same. Yeah, let's go ahead and build you on up there. And now we definitely have enough for a hero. Defender, Ranger, Elementalist. I'm gonna take the Elementalist. I want another caster. What do we have right now? We have a Ranger. You are a Ritualist. We have a Spellblade. So truthfully, I wouldn't mind getting a melee unit either. Like just getting a defender. Maybe I'll go with you. You are an arcane governor though. Conduit. Well, that does help us with our mana income, which we are going to be needing. I'm gonna go ahead and grab you. Disheartening Spear. Sentinel. Remorse. Loses 2 morale at the end of turn. Electrified and the Polearm. Pike of the Assassin. Animal Slayer, Sentinel. You get a critical hit chance. Distracted, Magical Origin, Slayer, Sentinel. You also get Assassin Strike. I'm gonna give you the Pike of the Assassin. We really need some more gear. Then I'm gonna pull you over to this army. Let's go ahead and get... We need more farms. Let's get the Catapult Tower for now. Arcane Governor. That only boosts us by 5, but it's fine. Aspect of the Root. Yeah, let's take that. Allows them to heal themselves in battle. Absolutely. Okay. How many turns? We have 4 turns until we can press the attack here. That'll be the end of his Throne City. 3 turns until Yaka takes this. Thankfully, a lot of their forces are staying here, not pushing Nimue's Throne City. We're trying to gather a force here, while also kind of trying to gather a force over here. And then once you guys are good to go, I might push the Citadel and Sublime. If not, we'll push down this way. But, Turiel could beat back these forces. You do have some decent units. I wish you would pair this army up with more. But let's see what happens. Oh man. Like I'm in a feel-good state. And I feel like we are whittling him down after feeling hopeless so many times in this campaign. I feel like we can do it, but I do still feel like we have a bit of a grind left to go before we can actually finish him off. We'd have to get really lucky and be able to pick off Turiel himself. I don't know if the AI is capable of moving their Throne City. I've never seen it before. And I don't think Turiel would be able to push back and reconquer his Throne City. Alright. Get rid of all these units. Not interested. It's a shame that they're not giving us bastions. Bastions we would definitely take. We take some tier 4 units as well. That would be amazing. Alright, but we don't have a need for those guys. Oh, you're gonna take the teleporter. Nice. Okay, what can we get? Dread spiders, gore tusks, vampire spiders, razorback wargs. Okay. It's nothing too crazy that we can get here. Cool to see, though. Just to be safe, let's get catapult towers. Are you the same? Yeah, no tier 3 units, it seems. But I mean, we can upgrade these units, the spiders at least, to be able to get those. Yeah, starting rank to every tier unit, and the draft and food. Although the Merchant's Guild would be nice, but we don't have a second mine. Let's just get the granary. It's nice and cheap. Okay, you guys could move towards Lithal, which could be problematic. Imue's kind of holding steady. Yaka might get pushed back. We're not seeing... Eadgard is starting to push up a bit. I might push up with those forces. We'll add a good 728 to this force. I'm a little nervous about Yaka not being able to push through. It's a low-risk battle as of right now. We don't see Turiel, so he definitely has another army in the area. But yeah, I'm pretty nervous about these guys pushing Lithal and wiping her for good. We have not been able to break through. Don't push. Okay, good. They're falling back. They're definitely more on like a defensive stance right now. They haven't reinforced this one. You have 3 heroes here now. Strength of 1,000, but we should be able to handle that. Especially with our armies joining the fight. You have 1,500, so yeah, we should be good. I don't know where that combat happened at. I don't know what happened to your forces over here. So I wonder if you guys ended up getting wiped. We need another farm, right? Let's grab this then. What else do we have over here? Herbalist. With forest or swamp. Counts as a conduit. You lose 4 mana. We gain 18 mana here. I'm gonna get the herbalist in there. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Eadgard's forces. They got wiped by somebody though, so let's pull back. Let's play it smart, play it safe. This allows us to actually summon the Druid of the Cycles. And it boosts our Imperium count. which could come in handy, so I'm gonna go for that. Oh, she's back. How did you come back? Absolutely, we'll recruit you. Because now we can get a second army going over here. Let's start getting some Deathstalkers and Glade Runners. Lithal has returned. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end one more turn, kind of see where we set ourselves up for next episode. Yaka might be able to take this now. Although Turio's back in here. Now it's a risky battle. I think Yaka might get pushed back here. I need you to spread out your forces. I need you to fill this army. Come on, guy. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Oh, jeez. If Turio goes down here, we have a shot. No, you didn't combine your forces, you fool. You fool. Oh my goodness, dude. What are we doing? What are we doing? Alrighty. You're gonna come over in here. You're gonna chill here. Well, you do have some bone dragons, actually. Let's get the mint going. Keep boosting that income. Got the granary here. Yeah, let's get the Temple of Fertility. And I'm gonna get Archer Battlements. Okay, well, next turn we should be able to hopefully take his throne city, which will be pretty big for us. With our main 3 stacks, I might go ahead and hit these northern cities, hope that they're a little less well defended, and then we just close in on his center. Obviously not a huge fan of this. Lithal could get wiped here. I don't know why she would push here. Doesn't make much sense. She also has all of these forces over here that she's not using to defend her throne city. Nimue is starting to push up, which is a good sign. You have some okay units. You have Druid of the Cycles, you have Mimics. You have some Wervins. Yaka just got beat back. Ooh. An Infernal Juggernaut. Yaka needs to start pushing up with these forces. If he would have reinforced with these guys, he could have won that fight. He does have some Warbreeds, some Pyre Templars. He's got decent units here. And then Eadgard seems to be gathering some nice forces here. He's got some Golden Golems. He has a Bone Dragon and a Transmuter up here. Like, if we would just gather, we could make a serious push. And who knows? Maybe next time, we'll beat the campaign. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.